All right, you turn your top valve down until it's tight. Turn it clockwise down. It's locked in. Now, the next thing I do is cut the volume on to make sure that all the oxygen is going out. You'll hear it hiss. It's hissing now.
So the oxygen's escaping?
The oxygen is escaping just out of the regulator.
Okay.
That way it won't scare you half to death when you take the regulator off. Now I know it's empty. I cut it back to 0. Now I'm going to unscrew. There's a little washer that stays in place here. You can see it right here. Don't lose that, because the oxygen will definitely leak around this outlet valve that goes into the tank. So now we're going to replace the entire assembly. You have 2 little pins here that correspond to the 2 pins on the bottom of the oxygen valve. These 2 right here. This one is where the oxygen is going to be coming out of. So we're going to put this back on with those 2 pins going down. Push them in. Make sure you got a good seat. Now we're just going to screw this back on. Make sure it's good and snug. All right, we've got it snugged up. Now we're going to open the valve so that we can use the oxygen. And we like to turn it all the way open. That way
Counterclockwise.
Counterclockwise. That way you make sure that nothing's getting in the way. Just keep screwing until it stops. It's open now. Now we're going to check and make sure that we're able to get flow into the oxygen tubing outlet. Just to hear hiss. You hear the hiss? We know it's open. And we also have a pressure valve here. This gauge will tell you how much is in the tank. The E-cylinders hold about 2,000 PSI, and we usually change them when they start getting down to about 500. Anyway, that's how we change our oxygen tanks.
Okay, now, let's say somebody's on 4 liters, and I'm going to be transporting them. So show us how to set it on 4 liters.
Okay, you can see your little gauge here, your little dial. We're going to turn. There's 0.5, 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 liters.
Okay, thank you.
And this is an emergency backup cylinder here. It's a little bit different. You don't have to worry about putting the key on top of it. It has a valve just like a water faucet. And we just cut that open it up. There's open and closed. Open is right here. We're turning it in the direction of the arrow. That's all we have to do for that. And then we can adjust our oxygen flow by the same technique. You can hear it hissing. Okay, you don't want to drop these things. You can knock this valve off, and if it does, it'll go shooting across the floor. Could hurt you. Also, smoking. You don't want to smoke around them, because if the oxygen is leaking, it's going to provide an accelerant for the fire and will cause definite damage that way. You can burn